Oh, my follower alert that I was testing out was still on screen. That's okay. Let me just adjust my audio levels a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Hey, Aqua's in chat. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it today. The hope is, so if in case you were new here, um, I have done 3 streams now of Hades with this thing, um, and I've gotten very close to actually clearing a run twice now. Um, and the goal is to do it today. I think that I can. I think that it is possible, and I think I'm just gonna stream until I do it. I can't guarantee that for sure. I do eventually need to work tomorrow. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit. It's kind of a little bit clippy. I do need to work tomorrow at the end of the day, but I think that I should be able to hit it before it gets like too late. It's like just past 6 here. I'm gonna say by midnight. I think I'll be able to do it. We start off with a an aspect of Aerius run, which is good. I mean, just an adamant rail run, which for me means an aspect of Aerius run. I use this thing way too much. And I think I was talking about this before. I think rail is our best shot at a run, at like a run that actually clears. Um, I don't know that for sure, but that's kind of where we've seemed to get the most results before. Um, so that's kind of what I'm going to be aiming for. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and drop this Titan Blood to upgrade it. Let me get that off the screen. And in terms of keepsakes, ultimately, yeah, about 40 minutes. Yeah, something like that. I find that it tends to be a little bit longer with this because I tend to overthink my decisions a lot. Um, and also just, the finicky directional controls can make a lot of encounters a lot slower than they would usually be. So I find that a run is usually like closer to an hour. Um, but still, it should be enough time that we can get it done. Um, I'm thinking Coin Police is probably the best thing to start off with, mainly just because 125 gold is essentially a free boon out of a shop. Um, and I don't really feel like pushing our boons in any particular direction because I think there's a lot of different ways that you can make Adamant Rail work. So I think I'm fine with just using Coin Police. Let's talk to Scully for a minute.
Say, Skelly, don't suppose you'd care to tell me how the infamous twin-fisted Malphon came to be right here in this very courtyard, would you?
Nope. Not any of my business, pal, which is to say I didn't see a thing. And even if I did, it isn't what I'm paid to do. Don't you have someone in your fancy house there paid to keep watch over stuff like that? Ask them.
All right, maybe I will.
Let me. That's better. Okay. And I think I'm gonna. Okay. I'm still fiddling with audio levels a little bit. I think that. Okay, I'm gonna fiddle with it a little bit more because I want to get it right at the beginning before I do anything else. Okay, I think this should be fine. Um, yeah. So Aqua, you were saying, yeah, put us into collar later and tooth at the end. That's generally kind of the plan, is to pull out the tooth for the back part. Why is my camera all glitched out? Hold on, I'm gonna swap between rooms. Okay, that's better. Weird. Yeah, tooth is generally best for the end, especially because we're still at the point where we don't have the full max life buff that we can get out of the mirror, so a lot of the time the revive that we'll get off of Lucky Tooth will end up being more than what a Death Defiance would actually do at that point. So a lot of the time, Lucky Tooth can be better than an extra Death Defiance, especially. I mean, yeah, 5 more encounters ranks up to rank 3, where it'll be restored in 100. So yeah, Lucky Tooth I think is generally the plan for the last leg, and I think Chthonic Coin Purse is generally the plan for the beginning. The boons in between I think can kind of vary quite a bit. But I think for the most part we should be good. I don't think we have anything else we can spend Darkness on. Oh, not quite. Okay, yeah. So we'll just be funneling Darkness into Deep Pockets and Thick Skin for these next few runs. Yeah, I gifted it already. Cool.
Know that I admire your Lord Father very much, for his grim work lets me continue mine. I trust that one day you shall settle your dispute.
Hold on. Okay, one last tweak to audio levels. I swear it should be good now. This is interesting. I'm going to say, okay, Curse of Pain, bad, because our special very slow. I mean, sure, it can hit, like, a group of several enemies, but it's already going to be, hopefully, one-shotting a lot of stuff anyway. Blade Dash is kind of less than stellar. It kind of wants us to be all up in stuff, which is not great when you have only 8 directions to work with on this finicky little D-pad. We kind of like staying at a distance when we can. I like Slicing Shot, especially because it opens up the possibility for Illy's Artemis duo, Hunting Blades, to make the Slicing Shots home in, which is a very powerful duo that we can get, so... Oh, I still need to... Yeah, I need to swap these around. There we go. I forgot that I have a different control setup for the Adamant Rail.
There.
Huge.
Another metalhead.
The fishing minigame is always so nerve-wracking because I always try so hard to get a perfect catch, and then a lot of the time I just totally, like, beef it and, like, accidentally miss it.
Lord Ares.
That's good.
Snake sent this message.
Attack inflicts... Okay. We didn't get any of the blade lift ups that we could. Oh, hey, it's Tarkus. What's up? That is facts. That is 100% facts. I have never seen a game become worse because of a fishing minigame. I cannot think of an example off the top of my head. I'm thinking Elysiade might be the thing, just because chances are we're going to be planning to take Blade Lift synergies. You know, things like, things that make Blade Lifts bigger, make them last longer and pull in. Elysiade has several boons like that. And we also haven't taken it yet, so I think that's a good plan. Curse of Agony isn't bad, just because our basic attack can hit pretty fast. But, I don't know, it's hard to get it to target multiple enemies to, like, use Doom in the way that you want to. So I find it's not that good. Spin! Yeah. Yeah, I think it will also kind of be useful as just an emergency don't take damage button. Kind of similar to like Athena's Aid. You can just hit it and be impervious for a minute. Which, I don't know, there is kind of a lot of inherent latency with that because of the fact that Star Power is our call command. But I don't know, I think it still should be fine if we're doing it like, you know, if, for example, in the final boss battle, if he's doing the big laser attack or something and we know that we can't get behind cover, we can just do that and try to stand on top of him. Stuff like that. Where it's like, if we can anticipate it ahead of time, then we can still get good use out of Ares Aid. But cool. That is a Chaos Gate, which I like. Yeah, we take it.
I can take it.
Maybe we can get cast damage here? I think at this point we're probably just planning to go deep on Ares Artemis Duo Hunting Blades thing. I don't think I got Chaos's thing yet. I'm just gonna chuck the nectar and see if I did.
This is for you, Master Chaos. Everyone beneath the heavens and earth enjoys this stuff.
Such an offering. Please, it is not necessary to endear yourself using material means, for it is the thought alone which counts. The other beings are vying for your favor, are they not? So often they forget themselves. They force their blessings onto you, whilst I merely offer you a choice.
Okay. We can get an extra cast if we don't use our cast for a while. That's pretty good. I don't like Pauper Soul here. Like, I don't know. The drawback of not being able to earn gold, I find, tends to be so much, like, bigger than it looks. Addled Grasp, I think, is not bad. Getting an extra cast could end up being really useful if we end up going into the Ares Blade Rift build that we think we're going into. So we just have to not cast for a little bit, which should be fine. At this point, we can clear stuff pretty easy with just our attack and special. Yeah, let's just go for the Sisyphus and get a hefty chunk of darkness out of him.
Hello, sir.
And I know that I haven't gifted Sisyphus yet. Sisyphus's keepsake isn't all that useful, but it's fine.
Now hold a moment, Highness. I cannot accept something like this. Not without giving back a little something in return, that is.
Thanks for that, sir.
If I may be so bold, Your Highness, I was wondering, what brings you back around this way again? Same story as last time?
Look, I have to level with you, Sisyphus. I'm leaving the house. I've had quite enough. You understand, I'm sure. I'm going to the surface.
Oh, that is quite an undertaking, Prince. If it wasn't you yourself proposing it, I'd like to call it madness, truth be told. Though, you're just mad enough to pull it off. Well, hey, I hope you make it. Good fortune out there.
Yeah, Shackle is a very good, like, starting keepsake. I just found, like, on my, like, normal save file, I just kind of... Sisyphus happened to be one of the later people that I gifted, so it was one of the last keepsakes that I actually got, so it was, like, kind of... It had already, like, kind of outlived its usefulness in a weird way. Because I think for not only early on in a run, but for early runs in general, just the damage buff that it gives you can be quite nice, but... let's get darkness. But
I got you covered.
Cheers, mate.
You can do it.
oh, I totally forgot about that already. Okay.
Ready.
Oh, oopsies, that's not the direction that I meant to dash. Yeah, this is gonna be a while. Wow. Cool. Okay. Yeah, it is definitely best to just kind of take that fight slow in this case. God, we just keep getting earlies. Do we take Curse of Agony here? I don't know. We already have earlies in 2 slots. I don't really think we do. I think we just take Battle Rage because it's, like, fine. And it doesn't take up another one of our, you know, attack special slash, you know, dash slots, which are the ones that open us up for duo boons, so I think we just take Battle Rage. Yeah, we still want keys to unlock melee. Please. There we go. Oopsies. Oh, it hit anyway. Cool. Sounds good to me. Whoopsies. Whoops. Okay. Ooh, a hammer is very good. A hammer can kind of break the adamant rail like wide open. It can do like there are just a lot of really crazy hammers that you can get, like things like cluster bomb that just make the special shoot 5 bombs, like insane stuff like that that can be like really gun defining. So we are very happy to see a hammer this early. Okay, these are not some of those, I guess. Piercing Fire is not bad. I think that's probably what we take, partially to get it off the list. Targeting system is pretty good, and I don't know, it's a lot of damage for a potential cast build. But we have already taken it before, and Piercing Fire, I don't know, there's still a lot we can do with this. Basically any attack boon we get with Piercing Fire is like good, whether it's, you know, something on hit like Zeus attack or if it's something percentage based. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and nab this and just open ourselves up to that kind of avenue. It's weird that we've gotten 3 Ares keepsakes and nothing else.
Just walk away from here.
And our cast is back online now, fortunately, so we can do things like that. Whoopsies, I didn't even see the laser. But... let me dash. Cool.
Work faster next time.
There we are.
Okay, I will take some health here if it is offered. That's health in a way. Sure, we'll take it.
To the full.
Sure that we're not missing anything. Cool. Okay, a fountain chamber is great.
Refreshing.
What chamber is this? Chamber 12, so that means this is the last shop. We have enough to get either 2 boons or a boon and a heart, so I think we go ahead and take this. Okay, this is an interesting shop. Let's see what we get. Is Mistral Dash just fine? Yeah, probably. I don't think there's really anything else that we take here. I don't know if Frozen Touch could be like fine. I think we just take Dash to open up our duo options. I don't know. Hold on. What is the... How do I check that again? There we go. I'm just gonna do it manually. For... Oh, right, that's this one. So that is a duo boon that we can get out of this. Out of a released Emerald, which is, like, nice. Yeah.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Getting Side Hustle this early is very good, and we're currently very low on gold. Quick Favor can be okay, but I don't know, at common it's, like, not that good. 1% every 2 seconds is a little slim. I think Side Hustle is significantly better here.
I bet it's Meg again. Oh well.
You know what I like about you? The way you bleed.
That is not the type of flattery I'm used to. You're making me a bit uncomfortable, I'll have you know.
I've never met a god that bleeds like you. Red. Like a worthless mortal. Come on, let's bleed you dry.
Come at me.
She's still angry.
Oh, come on. Ah, I didn't see that. Whoops. I'm just gonna stand here for a minute. Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, I thought I dashed through that. Okay.
Oh, you.
Cool. Okay, so we lost 1 Death Defiance. That should be fine. I think this is kind of the point where the build is sort of at its weakest.
She won't like this.
Because, I don't know, it's kind of difficult to get the cast to really work in the way that you want this early on, especially in things like the Fury fights, where, you know, they take up so much space on the screen that it's kind of, like,
Bathe yourself.
tough to make normal release casts work, which is the thing that Hunting Blades kind of solves, because you can just kind of toss them out and they just home in on people. So, I think we just go ahead and swap to Artemis here to try to get that duo as soon as we possibly can, and then we just hopefully, like, don't die on the way. Surely that's a plan. The fact that we don't have an attacker special boon makes this, like, pretty rough right now. Yeah, there's still nothing we can really... Yeah. I think we could technically sell all 3 of these to get a Death Defiance back, but I don't want to sell my cast.
Heading up. soon, Bone Hydra. Burn flingers. There we go.
Cool.
All clear.
Wanted to let you know my sister Artemis is out looking for you. You should be running into her any chamber now.
That is true. I have a keepsake on. Okay. Hypersplint seems fine. I have noticed in previous runs that Hypersplint is kind of difficult to control with this. It's, I mean, because dashes are already directionally very difficult to control when you only have 8 directions. And Hypersplint kind of tends to confound that problem, honestly, but I still think, I don't know, the damage reduction that it gives and the overall like movement that it gives can help you get out of a lot of things that you can't get out of otherwise, so I still think it's pretty good, and maybe I just need to get used to it. I think we... I mean, we definitely go for Eurydice here. I think we take the thing to make our next 3 boons good.
She's always singing.
I don't know. Please. Let's blow it up. Blow up the pot, please. That's it. Okay, cool.
Majesty. From within a humble residence in Asphodel reverberates the golden-sounding voice of Lorn Eurydice, who once attempted to escape the underworld and failed utterly, much like Prince Zagreus.
You watch yourself, old man.
You look like you haven't eaten since you were here last.
Okay. So, the argument I think for Ambrosia Delight is to try to up our slicing shot. There is a decent chance that it doesn't hit our slicing shot, because we have these 2 and also Battle Rage that it could hit. I don't think Side Hustle can be palmed, though. Oops, sorry, not palmed. Oh, yeah, because this isn't a palm, this is an increase in ability, so actually that's another thing that could be hit. So we have, like, essentially a 50-50 chance. Right, if I'm not missing anything. Yeah, basically a 50-50 chance to hit Slicing Shot, which I don't like very much. I think I like Refreshing Nectar more.
You got it, hun.
Feeling better already. See you.
Stay cool.
I need to stop popping those so early. I don't know what my last cast is. I'm just gonna... There it is. Ah. Ooh. Okay, that is a good chunk of max life to get. We are 1 off of being able to get anything out of the shop, so I think we just cash in our
Moving on.
Artemis keepsake here to take this. Hopefully this isn't... I was gonna say hopefully it isn't witches. It sure is witches. Oh no, don't go it that way. Please. Ah.
Don't do that.
Ah, okay. No, okay, I just want to pick up my cast. Okay, this is painful. Oh, I thought I dashed with it, look at that. Okay. God, a bad witch with really can just kill a gun so fast. Okay, that's fantastic. That is like so good. I think we take Deadly Strike because we haven't taken it yet, and also because we already have a hammer and power in our attack, whereas we don't for the special. I generally like taking Artemis on Gale's special more than on its attack, but
I'm sure the Witch's Circle will reconvene soon enough.
okay, so this run could still be alive if we kind of like make it through the rest of Asphodel without too much trouble, and then hit like Patroclus to get our Death Defiances back and Elysium. It's a long shot, but we'll take what we can get.
I'm surprised you're still alive. I can hold my own in case you haven't noticed then.
I haven't, Zag. Now stand back and let me show you how it's done.
Just don't screw up, that easy.
Be as reckless as I want.
Oh, let me kill him. Cool. Let me dash. Yeah, I'm actually losing this, which is rough. Let me. Okay. That's rough. Okay, yeah, we're literally about to die. Ugh.
What's with the look? You had your hands full, now you don't.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say when he gets like this.
Okay, the question is, do we gamble on this Trove to just try to save this run to heal ourselves? I mean, we won't be able to heal ourselves to full right now, no matter what. The problem is we're gonna have to try to take no damage this fight because one hit kills us, and trying to take no damage inevitably means we're gonna handle it kind of slowly. I think it's still worth, but it's gonna be an experience. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I don't like having that many laser dudes. Okay, one of them donked me. I also stepped on lava on accident because I can't control these dashes. Okay. It's fine, we got a decent chunk of darkness out of that run. Hopefully we can just keep
couldn't save me there.
pumping up our starting HP to make life a little easier.
You have a worried look about you, lad. Spare me your thoughts.
Oh, it's just I met the goddess Demeter out there. The blessings that she offered, they just drain the heat and life from everything. I thought she sought to fruits and grains and vegetables and such. Not that I'm complaining.
All gods and goddesses are to be feared. Demeter, she has the power to give life, or take it. It seems she's more interested in the latter, though. She's the eldest on Olympus, and your father seems to harbor a particular dislike for her. I don't know why. Be careful.
I will. Father, you always said the Olympians wanted nothing to do with our kind, but doesn't Charon work directly with Hermes? Maybe it's you who wants nothing to do with them.
I want nothing to do with them, correct? My hasty nephew assists Keral out of necessity alone. Not even Thanatos is able to keep up with the rate at which mortals expire and must then cross our borders.
Want me to pitch in? Just give me your blessing and I'll head straight for the surface.
No, I think not, boy. You are born of this realm. The surface is a windswept waste. You don't know how good you have it here.
You're right, I don't.
And after that, Dusa, you are to clean the rafters once again and prune the gardens thoroughly. By then it should be time to tend the kitchens and sweep the lounging area a second time.
Yes, right away.
Poor Dusa. What's for sale?
A diamond for 1,000 gemstones. Let me see what's still in the contract that we need to get.
That's a lot of gemstones.
That's really the only thing is the creative plunder that we need gemstones for. I think it might be worth it to skip out on that because, like, I don't know. Taking that makes it more likely that troves actually become worth it on a lot of guns, but I still don't know that it pushes them over the edge of actually being worth it, because they're definitely not worth taking a lot of the time with right now. Just based on the risk that they currently pose us and the kind of lack of stuff that we're getting out of them. Increasing the amount of stuff that we get out of them can change that, but I don't know that it's actually going to. What else? How many do we need? 15 or 20? I think it's 20 keys for the next section of the mirror. Yeah, 20. I will go ahead and do this right now. I think we try to get as much of this as we can, and then just pull the leftovers here.
See you. Ymira?
So 20 keys for the next section of the mirror. I don't know, we're gonna keep getting keys pretty naturally. I tend to aim for those chambers quite a bit. I think it's worth it to just take the daily deal and get a diamond here, because those are going to be not very common. And then, I don't know, we could even go all in and just start juicing our gemstones for chthonic keys, but I'll hang on to the gemstones for now, because it's not like, we wouldn't immediately be using the keys to purchase anything, so we might as well just hang on to the gemstones and, you know, give ourselves the option to do that later if we want.
What's going on, Skelly?
Hey, pal, watch where you throw those bloodstone things of yours. You drop them, you go pick them up, you understand? But if somebody gives you grief, you got my permission to chuck one right in his eye.
I'll just aim generally for the midsection, since the eyes are a lot harder to hit in my experience.
Okay. Shield is a fun time.
Aegis, you are as old as time.
Generally, Aspect of Chaos is what I tend to use on Shield, so I'll go ahead and start getting that worked up. We don't have, whoopsies, we don't have, like, we don't get much out of it right now because we only get 2 shields instead of 1, which is meh, whereas, you know, when you level it up, you can get like 5 extra shields.
Keepsakes hold power.
I think we maybe do still go ahead and open on Ares to try to get Doom on the special, because that can be really good, since it bounces around to multiple people, and even though we don't have a ton of them, even just having 2 of them bounce around to multiple people can apply Doom really effectively. So I think we go ahead and do that, because I don't really know what else we would do on Shield that would be like fine. I guess Thunder Signet, sorry, just a Zeus boon in general could also be fine. Basically, the question is, do we take Vial or Coin Purse? And we take Coin Purse if there are multiple things that, like, a decent number of things that we would be fine with as our starting boon. But I don't know that that's, like, actually the case, so I'm just going to take these. Oh, I also need to change my controls back. There we go. Good.
You bear the blood fruit vial which I granted you. The mortal's blood contained therein. I drew it myself.
That's ugly. So we don't get special, which is not great. This is a very good Curse of Agony, though. I'm just gonna take it. This is definitely not a usual plan for the shield, but we're gonna go for it. Huh. I'm trying to think of what we would get that would actually be, like, good out of a Chaos Gate.
Interesting.
Within the underworld's quietest, most solitary, darkest abyss lies hidden evidence of the
I'd best take all the evidence I find.
I expected your arrival, son of Hades, for I am able to see through you. Rather, through the all-seeing artifact.
What, you must mean the Shield of Chaos here? Your shield, Master Chaos, I should say. It's a remarkable artifact. Imposing, too. Your original creations must have been astounding.
Your response is acceptable. And
Okay. Enshrouded Strike is, like, really not what we want. Because we already got Doom on our attack, which means, you know, a Chaos attack buff is much better when you have a percentage-based attack boon, because then they work with each other. I guess we just go for Flayed Soul to get a chunk of health. Halting Eclipse would, like, actually be... I don't know, I guess it wouldn't be that much of a hindrance, because we can kind of just Bull Rush a lot, which can make up for some of the lack of mobility that we would have. So I guess this is if we don't believe in this gun and believe in the long term, and this is if we believe in this gun. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we believe in this gun. So we're just gonna try to get as much darkness and gemstones as we can. I bounced off of that wall in a way that I did not want to. Yeah, I didn't miss anything, did I? Cool. Okay.
Let's see how quickly I can slay you all.
Can actually get an angle. There we go. Do we just go for an early shop here? It is a really early shop, so we'll still have a decent chance to get enough gold for the end shop as well, so I think we just go for it for the boon.
Charon's shop.
Poseidon is interesting. I guess Poseidon special isn't bad. Sure.
Pleasure doing business.
That's Poseidon special, and it's a pretty good one. Okay.
Make some waves.
this could be something. We also walk into Dionysus to give me an excuse to potentially take Dionysus cast, like I always want to. Oh, come on. That was ugly.
What else?
Come on.
Anyone else?
Hanging out with Ares, are you, Zag? He's quite the chap. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. And now I'll give you this.
Okay, Dragunkin Dash might not be bad. I think Strong Dragunk is better. Yeah, because we don't actually have... I'm used to Dragunkin Dash being, like, a lot better because later on you can get the mirror buff that makes it so that enemies take, like, quite a bit of extra damage if they have, like, 2 or more debuffs stacked on them. So for us that could be Doom and Hangover, or if we get Rupture, I think it's called Razor Shoals as the boon from Poseidon that ruptures enemies. That's another debuff we could apply. But we don't actually have that mirror buff yet, so it's not actually very good. Getting Strong Drink this early is like quite good though. Maybe we can even like hit a Fountain Chamber before Meg, and that would be nice. Even if we don't, it's still quite good. Yeah, I think I can just spam special to do this. Cool.
You lived through all that.
There we go.
I think we just hang on to our money. There's still a decent chance that we hit a Fountain Chamber. I don't think the Hydrolite is worth it. I think saving that money, there's a good chance that that's what makes the difference between us being able to buy a boon in the final shot of Tartarus or not. So, oh, I just barely missed the... There we go. Cool.
Still got Aegis.
Dash strike after the special hits. Oh, that would be very good if our boons were kind of in the opposite direction and our special was applying doom and our attack had a huge like percentage buff on it already. That would be like great, but it's kind of the opposite of the way that we want it. I guess it's still good. I don't know. It's not bad. Yeah, it's still fine. I think it's better than anything else there, because, I mean, the other options also just boost our attack. One of them boosted just our attack, or dash strike, and the other one boosted bull rush. So, like, it's kind of all unfortunate because we don't have a percentage-based attack boon. I think this can be a fine grove to get us back to full, or close. Whoopsies. What is the last one? There we go. Come on.
They had their chance.
Okay. We go back to full. That's good.
That's for last time. You're late.
Yeah, I don't have an angle. Oh, whoopsies. I was facing the wrong way. There we go. Palm is quite good, but I think max health is ultimately more important. We are still quite squishy. Come on. Just hit him. Okay. This build is not bad so far. The fact that, I mean, we are getting pretty hefty chunks of special damage just because of our epic Poseidon boon, and, you know, the fact that we're doubling it is nice. I do kind of like this boss chamber. Am I cocky enough to actually take it over the bomb? I think I am. Not boss chamber, but trial chamber. Do we just go ahead and take Dionysus here? I think we do. Yeah. Okay, Dionysus 8 is not bad. And we haven't taken it yet, so we might as well get it off the list. I also think it's the best pick anyway.
A disappointing choice, Mike.
Sorry, Lord Ares. Let's give him a show then.
I hate these words. Okay, but. Cool.
The sacrifice in blood is fully paid, and we are squared away. Though, think you twice next time before you cross me.
Okay, Dilumus Fortune is interesting. It doesn't actually do that much for us. I think Battle Gauge is better. Dilumus Fortune we haven't taken yet, but also this is something that's, like, very good for a lot of builds. It's not really for us because we're only really applying Doom twice when we attack and then when we dash through with the Bullet Rush, and usually by the time we've gotten back around to apply Doom again, the first one has already gone off. So I think we just go ahead and take Battle Rage because of just how good it is with the Poseidon special that we have.
Kill or be killed.
And I think this is the last shot. Yes, it is. Okay, we can go ahead and take Aphrodite here. Getting Passion Dash is pretty good. I think we just go for that. Just being able to apply weak is solid. Okay. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and take it. That Dying Lament still isn't great. Even though it is epic. I think just being able to, like, reliably apply weak with our dash no matter what is probably best.
Which sister this time?
Electo.
You know something, Redblood? In retrospect, I should have known this wasn't going to be a quick job.
They say both gods and mortals are notoriously poor at estimating how long it takes to get anything done.
Normally when I'm on the job, they grovel, then they scream. They shut up eventually, but not you. At least, not yet.
Give him a shield back. Okay. Ugh. There we go. Okay. That was a pretty clean fight. And, I mean, honestly, even if it weren't a pretty clean fight, we already have a strong link, which means we're gonna get healed the full out of this chamber. We get a huge chunk of darkness out of that boss fight. So the Sul'Yan is already going very well.
I ought to lock you up in Tartarus.
How much? We only... Okay, we do not have much money. Okay, let's see what we have here. Nothing very good. Nothing we really want to get rid of either. I think we just go ahead and take Coin Plus here. I don't think we care too much about the next boon that we get. It can kind of be anything and we'll be basically fine with it. So I think we take a Coin Plus. We also have a decent chunk of max health right now. It's not the best ever, but it's okay if we're going into Asphodel.
The Bone Hydra awaits. You wretches. Here they come. Place is crawling with these.
Okay.
Suffer in darkness.
Okay, we can go ahead and take our darkness here since we're
Easy does it.
getting more darkness out of this run because of the Chaos Boon, so we're actually going to get a pretty decent amount out of this. Ah. Cool. Okay, these are clean chambers, and we're getting quite a bit of darkness out of this. Do we have a third option over here? We do, and it's Poseidon. That's interesting. Rupture could be very good for us, since, you know, that's the Poseidon debuff that makes it so that your boons that knock away apply a debuff that makes enemies take damage while they are moving, which were between our, you know, main attack and our Bull Rush and our special that knocks people around. We're basically just knocking people around all the time, so Rupture is going to end up doing a lot of damage. What's the other option over here again? Hermes? I don't think we really care about Hermes that much. Yeah, I think we just go ahead and take this and save our money for the end shot. The Sul'Yan is definitely shaping up, like, way better than I thought it was going to. For sure. But okay, get an angle.
fishing I detect. Fine handiwork, if I say so myself. This line is nigh invisible and causes denizens of my domain to flock to it like mortals to temples of mine. Good fortune with that thing.
Floodshot is interesting. Sunken Treasure is actually arguable, unbelievably, because of the amount of extra gemstones and darkness that we would actually be getting out of it because of a chaos buff, but I still think that Floodshot is better, and we still haven't taken Floodshot, so this will be especially better if we can actually end up getting more Poseidon drops to start getting our like knockaway synergies going. I think we go ahead and take this because it probably heals us to full. Oh. Oh, whoopsies, I didn't even see that thing coming through the wall. Okay. I think we still at full off of this? Yeah, cool. Oh, and we get Nectar too. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I guess we just go for Doom, try to go for Ares to try to get Doom synergies. We could go for Aphrodite to try to get the thing that makes either weak effects more potent, so they reduce damage more, or make it so that weak afflicted enemies take more damage. Both of those would be quite good. But I think overall... Oh, there's the Ares Aphrodite duo, which lets you stack Doom multiple times on weak enemies, which is quite good, but we get a roll at that either way. I think just going for Doom synergies is kind of the way to go. Barge of Death. This is going to be a little tough because we have limited space to work with, but I think we should be fine ultimately. Cool. Okay, that was a pretty clean chamber.
Thank you, gods. My kid, I was just inquiring with Lord Dionysus here.
Oh, okay, so we get Ares Dionysus duo. Which is not actually great for us.
All right. Provided you're on the surviving side, that is. Otherwise, I guess they'll be feasting with you down there, Zag.
Yeah, so currently the only thing we have that actually applies Hangover is our aid, which is meh. Like, the fact that it deals damage faster isn't really relevant, because, I mean, it's our aid, so it's not actually going to be online that often. It's going to do the damage that it does. And then, you know, the enemies will have no hangover on them for a while, and then you'll get another aid and do it again. Whereas this is very good if you have, like, if the main point of your build is applying hangover, so enemies are basically at like 5 stacks all the time, then this is insane for your DPS, but for us it's not actually very good. I think Impending Doom is quite a bit better. The amount of Doom damage that this gives us is insane. So I think we actually do pass up on the duo. There's an argument for taking it just to sell it later, but I think Impending Doom is too good for us not to take. Oh. Oh, whoops. I need to change my angle a little bit. I was accidentally hitting a God Gauge, which is star power. So I had my guitar tilted at just the wrong angle.
Just getting started.
Oh, whoopsies. Cool. That was not a bad chamber overall. We took a little bit of damage. Apam is actually very good here, but I don't know that it's actually better than max health. This is close to the end. After this is gonna be final shot. I think the max health is just like kind of too important to us. Like the palm on either an attack or a special would be a lot of damage, but I think we're still kind of too squishy to not take max health when it's offered to us right now. Oh, get me out of here. Okay. Yeah, so we go ahead and take our shop here, and we can hopefully get, I mean, either 2 boons or a boon and max health out of this, and this gun is actually, like, looking, I don't know if I would say stacked, but it looks a little less horrible than it was looking at the beginning.
You're such a sweetheart.
Oh, goodness. Okay. This is complicated. We just got offered 2 of them. I think Curse of Longing is the better thing. Sweet Nectar could be insane and we could just start aiming for the palms to start hitting our Doom as much as possible, which is especially good because of the percentage boost that our Doom is already getting off of Impending Doom. But overall, I think Curse of Longing is just kind of too nuts not to take, because we're not at, like, we don't really have 100% uptime on Doom with, like, mobs of enemies right now. So this is going to pitch in a lot of extra damage for us. So I think that's ultimately what we get. And let's go ahead and take Lumi's boon too. Second Wind is definitely not bad, and Greatest Reflex is also pretty good. Second Wind lasts for 10 seconds though. I always find that, like, it feels like 10 seconds is too long for the Second Wind. Like, it feels like it's almost, like, better than it should be. The extra dash is also very useful, a little less useful for us because we have Bull Rush already to kind of help out with our mobility, so I think we just go ahead and go for the Second Wind. I don't think I'm missing any pots, am I? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay, I don't think this boss fight should be too bad. We have decent single target and AoE damage, so we should be, like, fine-ish. Give me my cast. There we go. that's not the way those were supposed to go. That's fine. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm gonna try to pop this thing. There we go.
Not appreciate that.
Okay. I think we're currently damageless this fight, which is pretty good. Okay. No longer. Eh. Okay. Okay. Oh, my hangover stacks are not applying. There we go. Okay, yeah, that was a very clean Hydra fight.
Good, no more heads.
And that's a huge amount of darkness that we're getting off of that. Oopsies.
Boy, I'm warning you.
I don't think there's anything we like actually want to sell. Okay. So what do we want for here? I feel like we almost want... Okay, so what do we have as options to sell? Nothing really good. I guess I should say nothing really bad. Yeah, because, like, I kind of want to get another way to apply weak, just so that we're applying Doom and weak pretty consistently, to get more out of Curse of Longing, because right now the only way we can really do it is with our dash, which is reliable enough on, like, bosses and stuff, but I don't know. Like, I guess Aphrodite Special would probably make this build better, but I don't know, we already have such a good Poseidon Special that even if we could sell the Poseidon Special, I don't know that we actually would. I think we probably just slap on the Spiked Collar here, partially to get the extra health for the Elysium boss fight, and partially to just start leveling this thing up. Because it's pretty close to hitting rank 2, so I think we go ahead and do that.
Get out of this damn heat. Time to pick a fight.
Ooh, I like a hammer. This could do a lot for us, potentially.
More trouble.
I didn't even see what that thing was. I thought I shielded that. Oops. Okay. Ooh. That special buff is very good. Yeah, that is super good for us, because we still, like, since we still only have level 1 Chaos Shield, and we're only getting one additional, shield after we Bull Rush, that actually, like, makes us functionally hit way more enemies. Whereas if we had more, it wouldn't be kind of as effective, I guess. I don't know, it'd still be good because you could still get, you know, Shield 1 bouncing between multiple enemies, and then Shield 2 bouncing between multiple enemies, and 3, 4, and 5. It could still be quite good. But for this, it's actually, you know, functionally making us hit a lot more enemies than we would otherwise. I guess we can go ahead and take Dionysus here. What could he actually give us that's, like, good? I'm just gonna do it with this. So this could be okay. We already got Strong Link. Any of his hangover things wouldn't really be very good for us. Although, okay, so we couldn't get this one, but we could get the other two. I guess, yeah, Positive Outlook is really the only thing that would be really good for us here. Positive Outlook or Premium Vintage. Maybe After Party. It might just be worth it to take the gold to try to get an extra boon out of a shot here. Yeah. Whoa, those shields are going all over the place, that's insane. Ah, I couldn't quite get to him in time. Okay, this build is kind of zipping, actually. Actually not missing any pots of anything. Nope. Good. This is definitely not the end yet. Do we take shop anyway? I think we do. We could get food out of it, and we could also get a boon goal, or just max health, and we can still get a decent amount of money before the final chamber. I think taking Poseidon for Razor Shoals is a good idea here.
Just what I need. Farewell. My plan to get a hold of you via the boatman worked out flawlessly. Honors the might of the sea, then, why don't you?
Okay, that is Razor Shoals. I don't think we... This build is actually good enough now that I don't think I take either of these other two. Like, I don't know, Boiling Point is okay, it's kinda meh. But Razor Shoals is, like, actually really good for us, because we're knocking stuff all over the place so much that we're basically always proccing it, so they're always moving and taking damage off of a Rupture. I think we go ahead and take the Darkness here, just because we have the Chaos boon and it's so much.
Cheers, mate.
And then... Isn't there... I think there's another Ares-based, like, Doom thing that we could get. Oh, Dire Misfortune is the thing that I'm thinking of, which isn't that good for us. It's kind of okay. Curse of Vengeance would also be, like, fine. Blood Frenzy actually wouldn't be bad, as wacky as that sounds. I think we're planning for this to be a Hades run. I think we're planning to get there, hopefully with as many Death Defiances as we can. And then, you know, after one of them is used, that's actually going to represent a lot of extra damage over the course of the fight. So, is Ares better than a Palm? This is a boss chamber, which means this is probably going to cost us a lot more health. I don't know how confident I feel in a boss chamber right now. I think I just... Because I haven't palmed Doom at all yet, so I think I want to do that first. I hate this chamber. Okay. At least we have a boosted up Poseidon special to help us out. Oh, there you are. We don't actually hit a Doom, which is a little rough, but we can hit Impending Doom, which is good. Okay. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we can take a good chunk of gold here to get ourselves prepped up for the shop at the end of Elysium. How close are we? A couple more chambers and we'll hit the shop. I don't think there's... Yeah, there's not really anything we want from Hermes in particular. I guess, I don't know, we could, like, get something like Rush Delivery, which, like, might be okay, but I don't think that actually works on Doom. So I think we just take the money.
Who's next? Shiny.
Okay, that's good. Is there anything? Yeah, not really anything we want to get over there. We are going to be getting significantly more gemstones than, like, is shown out of this. Because of the Chaos Boon that we took, but I still don't think it's actually good enough to warrant. If that was a Darkness thing, I might consider it, but I don't know about gemstones. We don't really need them too badly right now.
We meet again, Short One, for further battle.
Short one. It's a low blow, sir.
You mock my sense of honor.
Whoopsies. That was a pretty clean, serious fight. We got hit once.
You've earned your passage. I go now to recover for the next occasion that we meet.
Got him again. In the name of Hades.
Bad Influence is a huge buff, but we're not actually, like... I mean, we're only ever applying Hangover without aid, and I don't know. It could be nice on Hades for the little sections where he, like, summons a bunch of dudes that kind of get clustered up all next to him. That could actually, like, kind of be huge, but I don't know if it's that good generally. Numbing Sensation might be better, and After Party might be even better than that. I don't know how much use we're actually going to get out of After Party since fountains are healing us to full. It seems like we get a lot less out of that. I think I'm going to take Numbing Sensation partially to get it off the list and partially because it's actually like decent here. Max health is good. I like max health.
Surprise. Has to be the last of this lot.
That.
Not yet.
Good.
So much for them.
Keys or gems. We are getting more gemstones than usual because of our chaos buff, so I think we go ahead and actually go for gemstones, even though I would definitely usually go for keys there.
It's regenerating.
Ah, okay, I couldn't get to him. Okay. We still only get 8 gemstones, which is not a lot. I thought we would have gotten more out of that. Okay, we go ahead and take a shop right before the end here. Several pretty good things we could get. Yeah, This is interesting. We could go for... I think we just go for Palm and food and save some money. Because Palm, we still need to Palm our, just our normal Doom pretty badly, and this should hopefully make sure that we don't lose a Death Defiance this fight. It's gonna be tough either way, but I think this could pretty, like, easily save us from losing a Death Defiance, so...
I can use this.
we still don't hit our Doom attack, which is rough. I think we just hit Impending Doom again. This will at least be better if we do end up finally getting to Palm our Doom attack later on, you know. The percentage increase will work multiplicatively off of that, so that's good. So we can give that a shot. And heal up and attempt a boss fight. I think we've got this.
Hey everyone.
We should be able to get through this without a Death Defiance, without, like, too much trouble.
Glorious attempt to wrest the title champion from me.
I couldn't care less about your title. Though, shouldn't you share it with the Minotaur? He's more than half the reason you've been in any trouble.
You'll not drive a wedge between us, Fiend. Asterius and I share a fraternal bond forged from the strongest bronze, nay, adamant. You have caused us both offense, so die.
Whoopsies. Ah, okay. Okay, I'm taking damage in a lot of situations where it feels like I shouldn't. I think I'm just barely getting caught on the edge of, like, Asterius' swings a lot when I think I'm out of it. Oh, I didn't see him rushing. But get me past him. Cool. Cool. That was actually a really clean fight.
That'll teach him. Ambrosia.
And now we get healed to full off of this fountain because of strong drink, and this is actually looking like a very feasible run. Okay, so I think we just take Tooth. Hold on, so this is about to level up. So after this does level up, it'll be giving us 37 max health. So that'll give us 37, and then essentially like 19 or so on each Death Defiance. So 37 plus 19 plus 19 is 75, I think. So actually, like, Spiked Collar and Lucky Tooth are pretty close to the same here, except Lucky Tooth is actually about to level up, so that means it'll get to 100 in just a sec, so we go ahead and equip that. Do we also get Darkness? Just because, I mean, yeah, like, we're getting so much more Darkness this run because of, or Chaos Boon, so I think we go ahead and get it, because that's like 20 gold for like 50 Darkness is like absurd. So I think we go ahead and take that. We could go ahead and sell Numbing Sensation here, I feel fine about that, to give us a little extra money to maybe get something extra in these, in the Celeste shop. Okay. That's an interesting shop. I don't hate it. We only get one pawn out of this whole deal, which sucks. Hopefully we can buy that and it hits our doom. I think that's the plan, is we just save up for now. To try to get that palm and then buy that and kind of see where we go from there. I think getting max health is probably the best thing for this.
Should check this way. Hi.
But we definitely don't. Oh, that sucks. Okay, we don't quite have the burst damage to make these chambers like as easy as they are with a lot of builds. These are gonna take some work for sure. I thought I shielded that. Yeah, I don't have a good angle. That's the other thing about these chambers, is trying to get a good angle for the bull rushes is gonna be tough. Oh, I barely missed him. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the way that that pedal worked. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. Get me out of here. Let me dash. Okay. Not dashing into walls as hard as it turns out. Oh, okay, I thought that was the end. Oh no, I took damage for like no reason there. Okay, this sucks. Okay, we still made it. We might be able to get a Kiss of Sticks to get a Death Defiance back out of a well somewhere along this line, which would be helpful. What do we actually take here? I think getting the Ares, or sorry, the Aphrodite boon that makes your damage reduction from weak better might be good for us. Because there's not much else off of Ares we could really get that would be fantastic. Like, the thing that lets us stack multiple instances of Doom would be, like, okay, but not great. I think Aphrodite is probably better. I think I can literally just cheese this out from back here, actually. Yeah, I need to start playing a lot smarter. Because I'm trying to be too aggressive, because that's generally kind of the plan against bosses with this build, is to just kind of be up in their business and shield a lot of what they're doing. And just be dashing through them and bull rushing through them and throwing shields at them all the time. But there are a lot of sections where I don't necessarily need to do that and I can play safely. Come on. Just die. Okay.
Let's think about this.
Yeah, we don't want to get rid of any of that. Okay. This is an okay Sadie sack.
Still fresh.
I love to have these unexpected little
Weak effects of a longer duration is actually very good for us. Because right now we kind of struggle to be dashing through people enough to actually set off weak all the time, because a lot of the time we're bull rushing through people and not necessarily dashing through them. So Empty Inside is actually very helpful. Okay. So I think the plan is to just try to get our palm to hit Doom and then just rush boss. I don't think we can really afford to risk any other chambers here. And it still didn't hit Doom. Okay, that's so rough. Hitting Flourish still isn't bad. We'll go ahead and take it. Yeah, because there's nothing out of these chambers that we really even want that much, so we will be making an attempt.
Gigantic Cerberus accepts the prince's foul offering.
Thank you, boy. Into the cold.
This is doable. This is very doable. The toughest thing is going to be the spin attacks.
Myself, we too wanted to slay our parents, the Titans, bastards, and worse.
Yeah, the spin attack is going to be the toughest thing, because if I remember correctly, the way it works with the shield is basically if you're close enough to Hades, and you're, like, shielding in his direction, the spin attack still hits you. Like, you basically have to be, like, if there's... Hold on, I'll try to get this in front of the camera. If there is a, like, circle that is the area of the spin attack, you have to be, like, at least halfway... Like, you have to be more toward, the outside than you are toward the inside, basically. You have to be past the middle of it, going toward the outside, in order to actually shield it, I think is the way that it works, which makes the positioning a little bit tricky. So yeah, I think that's going to be the toughest part, because we can just shield beams all day, and we can shield a lot of his stuff all day. And we should hopefully be able to toss our shield around enough to hit the little skulls that blow up with the huge, you know, yellow-green ring thing, to hopefully hit those quite a bit before they actually go off. So most of this should be fine. I think the spin attack is the thing that we need to look out for.
Chopped up some of them into many tiny bits and sprinkled them throughout the pits of Tartarus so they can't regenerate. Or so I hear. Inspiring, really.
We had no recourse at the time save to collaborate. Developed a specific plan and saw it through. And the Titans. You think me cruel, yet know nothing of cruelty. But here, you want something to hate, then have it.
Darkness. Quit it with this, father.
Oh, I think maybe if we hit it during a Bull Rush, that might work too. It seems like it does. Okay. We can use Eye Flames off of Bull Rush to dodge it. Okay, so this fight is quite doable. But... there we go. Oof, okay. We got lucky and dodged that.
Help with something, father?
Ah, okay. Oh, I thought I had shielded it. Didn't come out fast enough. I'm just gonna poison this guy. Okay. Okay, we can do this. We can absolutely do this. Ah, I thought I dashed it. Ah, okay. It's fine. Okay. Phase 2. We should have this. This should be in the bag, basically, unless I, like, whiff this terribly. Okay, I'm gonna take a deep breath for just a moment and prepare for phase 2. Okay. Because nothing should really be too different from phase 1. We just need to shield beams, and we should be fine. That's, like, the main thing that's different. Okay, let's do it. I don't know if I can shield these. I don't know how that works. Okay, I got double it. Oh, I dodged that and didn't shield it apparently, so we got lucky, but I thought I would have been able to shield it. I'm not gonna take any risks here, I'm just gonna shield all of this. Shield. Ah, okay. I didn't get out of it in time. Oh, whoopsies. There we go. Ah, okay. It's fine. We've got it. It's over. It's done. There we go. We actually did it. Okay, we did it. I'm absolutely clipping this after the stream. If anybody is in chat that can clip this and you get the chance, if you could just clip like the last 60 seconds of that fight, that would be much appreciated, but if you don't, I will absolutely do it later.
Goodbye.
Wait.
Oh god, that feels so good.
If you find her, if you somehow find her, tell her something for me. Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. You'll answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
I know your question, boy. But ask it anyway.
Persephone. My mother. Why did she leave?
Blood and darkness. There is no escape.
Goodbye, Father.
And just think about it. That was the run that we gave up on. That was the run that we straight up gave up on at the beginning. We didn't get Doom Special out of the Ares boon that we got at the beginning that we set ourselves up for. And we basically gave up. and we took the Chaos boon to get extra Darkness and Gemstones because we thought the gun was dead. And we bought Darkness like twice. Actually like 3 times because I think we bought Tinge of Erebus once. We thought that was the run that was just completely dead in the water and we were just going to use it to farm Darkness, and then we won.
I felt Aegis shudder.
Okay, I'm gonna quiet down for the moment to let story play out here, because in case you haven't seen it before,
Beyond the frozen overlook. Await the first glimpse.
the time when you first get a clear, there's a lot of story to be had, so I'll try not to talk over it too much.
Next.
So that was, I believe that was run number 13 that we got it on, which is, we had a decent chance to get it on like run number, what, it was like 7 or 8 or something. We were very close. But in any case, getting it this early with this bad boy is something to be proud of for sure.
Swept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the prince a sense of awe and the sublime. For it is unlike anything that he has seen.
It's beautiful. That thing. That's the sun. Is this? It can't.
Who's there?
Hello?
Hello. Pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here? You're trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up.
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
What? How dare! Get out of here! Get out, or I shall make you! Out with you!
No, so then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
You died. You died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me. How?
I died? I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Alive. Zagreus, he even kept your name. You live. How can this be? You live. You live. Oh, the cruel fates. My son.
Mother. In short, I beat him, finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
Ah, he told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
Oh, guess I'm just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
No. No, that isn't it. It's that you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
Really, you're kicking me out? Why?
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing you live. Then it breaks that our time together was so brief.
No. I can come back. I can come back. Now that I found you, maybe he'll just let me come back.
You tell him I demand it. And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nyx, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
The Styx shall take you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here. However long it takes.
However long it takes. Can't hold on.
We did it. We did it. I did not think we were gonna hit a winning run this early, for sure. I am still, so yeah, we're a little over 2 hours in. I am gonna be shutting the stream off for tonight in just a second. Because, you know, I said I was gonna stream until I beat Hades, and I beat Hades. So yeah, I will still be streaming again pretty soon, and we'll try to keep getting more clears to eventually actually clear the full, like, main story, basically. But until then, let's talk to some people.
I found her, sir. My mother, she's alive and well, and... but I just couldn't stay up there for very long. I have to get back to her.
You really made it all the way? You must have gotten past your father. That's amazing, lad. But wait, what was she like? What happened to you there?
She was great. Nothing like father, more like you a little bit, I guess. Though being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me. Even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in.
But then you had a little time at least. Sounds like you have unfinished business with her there. You got to her this once. Surely you're able to again, isn't that right?
It is. I have to speak with her.
I just wanted to apologize because I think maybe I didn't act very appropriately last time you spoke to me. But I just really, really like this job, and I promise I will always do my very best, so I just hope I'll have another chance.
Do so, please. There's no need to apologize. You've been doing a wonderful job, really.
What? You really mean it, Prince? Thank you. Thanks so much.
Have we gotten Achilles' keepsake yet? I don't think we have. The question is, do we want it? I don't think we want it more than we want Athena's keepsake, because I know that we still need to get that. Let's talk to Dad.
You are late, boy. Have you any idea what time it is?
No. Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me?
Nonsense. Don't you think I would recall such an event?
You can't be serious. You're going to pretend as though it never happened. She wants answers same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again.
Silence. This discussion is over. I hardly think this is the time or place to indulge your overwrought imagination.
I know where we can continue this discussion then. Orpheus, forgive my bluntness here, but I have to ask, why don't you sing? You were a legend, mate. Our court musician.
Why, it's that I've lost my muse, my friend. It isn't harder to explain than that. Have you not had such moments in your life where you had lost the will to chase your passions?
I suppose I have, yeah. But recently I found my drive again. And that's why I have to get out of here.
And I am truly happy for you, friend. Alas, I've had no luck in my own search. Not that I'm searching any longer, so I'll just be over here, okay?
Child, your father fell to you as once his father fell to him, although you were substantially more merciful. I know it is a bitter victory at best. Though, tell me, what transpired subsequently that you have returned? Did you locate your birth mother?
I did. She was there. She was where you said she'd be. And more than I imagined, but I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what?
Oh, my child. I say this seldomly, but I did not know. Or I did not wish to believe that the surface would have such an effect on you. But it seems you share your father's fate, after all.
My father's fate? But he was smugly waiting for me up there and seemed quite healthy all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get. Because he cast his lot, inheriting the underworld.
So I now presume you are bound to this realm by powers greater even than mine. Tell me something. If you knew that you could only see Persephone for but a moment's time, would you still make the journey to her there?
Yes. Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her.
Then go and ask them, child. Steady your resolve and find her there again. and use well what brief time you have with one another whilst you can. As mortals do.
As mortals do.
Zagreus, please tell me that the rumors are untrue. You really vanquished him? Have you completely lost your mind? You're going to destroy this blasted house.
Come on, Meg. Father had it coming for some time. What's your concern besides? The house is safe.
He's not going to take this lying down. He'll find some way to take it out on you, on all of us. You watch yourself or all of us will pay.
I will not let that happen.
Oh, me. Hand over my fish first. Ooh, 2 nectar. That is very nice. I might actually go give a nectar to Achilles now.
For questionable deals.
Ooh. Oh, never mind. That's the opposite of what I thought it was. For a second, I thought this was 200 gemstones for the Titan Blood, but it's the other way around. Yeah, I do not want to give up my Titan Blood right now. I do want to get more of it from Amblyosha, though, because I'm not going to be using Amblyosha for a very long time. Whereas Titan Blood is a little more immediately useful. Okay. I think we're good other than that. I think we are going to keep saving up gemstones so we can finally get that plunder thing, and then hopefully not worry about gemstones anymore after that, and then just start, you know, juicing them into keys. Oh, doesn't this give you, like, a hefty chunk of darkness or something? It does. Okay.
Sort of.
That's, like, fantastic. I think that's way more than enough to max out the 2 mirror aspects that we need. I mean, first, let's get over to the Death Defiance. Thank God. Oh, that is such a relief. Okay, that's gonna make a lot of runs way easier. And then, I guess we really want to max out our health first and then do this second. Okay. So, yeah, we are definitely much better set up for the future runs now. We have 100 starting health finally, and 3 Death Defiances finally, which is going to make a lot more, like, way more runs viable.
The exit. That's a pact of punishment on it.
You know, pal,
And now we
when
unlocked
I'm around
heat.
and it's just me and all your weapons, I mean your infernal arms right over there. Between us, they are making me a bit uncomfortable.
Can't blame you, mate. I wouldn't want to be stuck in a chamber with a bunch of legendary, quite possibly malevolent killing artifacts. Anything I can do?
Oh, I didn't mean it like a bad thing, boyo. The weirder you make those things, the more it gives me the shakes and keeps me hopping like this nice and steady till the next time you get back. So thanks.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and give this nectar to Achilles, and then I'm gonna check out the Pact of Punishment, and then I'll go ahead and shut down the stream for the night.
Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but here.
This really is for me. You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Thanks so much, sir.
I do still love the fact that we use star power for giving nectar so much, because it's just like, it feels like you're just chucking it at him. Okay, so our next one is Malphon, which is unfortunate. Malphon is hard on this thing, because like it's all about being up in people's face and having tight directional control on where you're going with your next dash strike, which is difficult.
Looks like Father's changed the terms of our relationship.
Yep. So yeah, now we have heat unlocked. Wait, what's this missing line? I don't remember what it is. Is that the one? No, it's not the one that makes more dudes spawn. It's not the one that makes you hand over your boons. I don't remember what this missing line is. I guess, I don't know, maybe this is just something that unlocks after you get Heat 1 done, but I don't remember which condition that is. But yeah, I figure at this point we'll probably just start doing Extreme Measures 1, which will spice up the Mega boss fight, or the Harpy boss fight, I should say. And we should be able to do quite a few guns like that, and they shouldn't be too much tougher than normal guns. Actually, it might be better to just do... Part of me thinks it might be better to do, like, Tight Deadline 1, but we are actually, in terms of directions, like very slow with this thing. So it's to the point where like one tight deadline for 9 minutes probably still wouldn't, like, it would probably still be like quite doable. But like 7 minutes would be maybe a little low for us to actually reasonably do. 5 minutes would definitely be too low with this. 7 minutes is like kind of on the borderline. But yeah, that's what we have to look forward to next time, and hopefully, I'm trying to remember how many clears it takes to actually like complete the main story. I think it's somewhere close to 10-ish, so we still have to do this some more times, but it's going to be a lot easier from here on out. So until next time, I will go ahead and do the ceremonious thing of, I guess I've done it quite a few times now, of going back to the main menu screen and seeing which Lagoon attempt that was. Yeah, that was 13. So 13 was our first clear. And hopefully there should be some more coming pretty soon after that. So I'm going to go ahead and log off for the night. Set this down. I kind of want to, yeah, let me do this. Okay, yeah, so I will be preparing myself for next time, and I think we'll be able to start getting clears like a lot more consistently now that we have 100 starting max health, and now that we have our 3 Death Defiances. That's going to make a lot of runs way easier. So that is what we've got to look forward to. But until then, I will talk to you guys later.